This is Buffy.
Are you looking for somebody?
And this is Buffy too.
Hello?
I've got a theory.
The world of Buffy the Vampire Slayer is a really fun world, and it's one that I go back to over and over again. This video is meant to be an introduction to the world of Buffy in season 1 of the TV show. However, before we talk about the TV show, there is a movie that we need to talk about briefly. Buffy the Vampire Slayer, the movie, came out in 1992. It really isn't tied to the TV series, and most die-hard Buffy fans, like me, don't really look at the movie as part of the TV world. There are two main reasons Buffy fans are hesitant about the movie. One, it really isn't relevant to the TV series, and it isn't referenced often. And two, Joss himself wasn't happy with the movie and said that it was a good start to Buffy, but was not complete. Christy Swanson plays Buffy in the movie, while the awesome Sarah Michelle Gellar plays Buffy in the TV show. Not to mention, the movie doesn't mesh with the TV show's timeline, as movie Buffy was 3 years older than TV show Buffy. This means that in the movie, Buffy was a senior in high school, and in the TV show, she starts as a sophomore. The main things to know about the movie is this is where Buffy finds out she is the Slayer, which is a calling and not a choice.
You threw a knife at my head.
And she starts a fire in the gym to kill several vampires. And in the TV show, they say she burned the gym to the ground, which isn't how it happens in the movie at all, so even that isn't accurate. Finally, probably the most important thing to know about the movie is that her watcher, Merrick, died. They do mention this in season 1, and it was traumatic for her going forward, but it isn't a huge part of the TV show at all. And now that you're all caught up on the movie, let's talk about the TV show. The TV show starts with Buffy and her newly divorced mom moving to Sunnydale, California, and it starts on Buffy's first day as a sophomore at Sunnydale High School. In the first episode, Buffy meets her core gang, and this is going to be her core gang for the entire series, although different people will come and go throughout the series. She meets Willow Rosenberg, who's played by Allison Hannigan. She's a computer genius with book smarts. Xander Harris is played by Nicholas Brendan. He is the nerdy cool guy wannabe. He and Willow have been friends since kindergarten. And then Rupert Giles, played by Anthony Stewart Head, is Sunnydale High School's newest librarian, and he's Buffy's watcher, sent all the way from England. Buffy also meets the Mean Girls, led by Cordelia Chase. She's played by Charisma Carpenter, or as I like to call Cordelia, the popular girl with an attitude. Cordelia has several sidekicks, but the main one we get to know in the series is Harmony, played by Mercedes McNabb. And then she meets Angel, played by David Boreanaz. Angel gets his own spinoff later on, but he and Buffy are always fun to watch when they are on screen together. In this world of Buffy, she is the Slayer, the chosen one, only one per generation. While watching the show, always keep in mind that another Slayer will be chosen when Buffy dies, and then another Slayer will be chosen when that person dies, and over and over. It's just how it works. There's a council called the Watchers, headquartered in England, and they oversee the fight against all demons. They're the ones that sent Giles to be Buffy's watcher, which is just another word for trainer. So when you hear watcher, just think he trains her. A Slayer not only fights vampires, but all kinds of demons. And in Sunnydale, there's an unlimited amount of demons because the high school is built on a hellmouth, or literally the mouth of hell. More about the hellmouth in another video. The one thing you do need to know about the hellmouth is that all of the villains in some way want to open the hellmouth and let all of the evil out. The only normal person in Buffy's world is her mother, Joyce, played by Christine Sutherland. Buffy's mom is unaware of her daughter's calling as the Slayer, which makes the first few seasons a little tough since, as a minor, Buffy must sneak around to be a hero, and sometimes she gets grounded for being sneaky. When it comes to the world of Buffy the Vampire Slayer, there are 7 things that I can guarantee. 1, there will be amazing dialogue, which you'll miss if you aren't listening because they speak so quickly.
Just saying, I think it's rude.
I wouldn't call it rude.
Rude-ish, rude-esque, whatever you want to call it. When a person makes a Destroy All Vampires date, it's simple courtesy to wait for your co-destroyers. Am I right, Giles?
I'm almost certainly not, but to be fair, I wasn't listening.
Number 2, the world is always evolving. This is true in many ways because they go from high school to college to the real world, so they grow up. during the span of the series, but the demons evolve right along with them, and so do their problems. They go from high school problems to real grown-up problems. This keeps everyone on their toes, and it keeps the storylines fresh. Number 3, the character development over the series is amazing, and it's something I want to dive into deeper, so I plan on doing a whole video just on character development. This is one of the best things about Joss Whedon. He knows how to let the characters develop naturally. Cordelia is one of my favorite examples of this. To be able to say that I go from hating this character, who is a bully in season 1, to absolutely adoring her is no small feat. At a con I attended, I asked Charisma Carpenter about this character development, and she tends to give the writers all the credit, but I truly believe it's great writing that was elevated by incredible acting. Number 4, the music is amazing. The Bronze, which is the local and only nightclub, allows the opportunity for you to hear music from many great bands. I discovered several cool bands from the show. The 5th thing I can guarantee is if someone told Joss it couldn't be done, he did it. People told him he couldn't write a good show unless he had his snappy, sarcastic dialogue to carry the show. So he wrote an episode that has almost no dialogue, something to look forward to in season 4. It's called Hush. This episode earned Joss an Emmy nomination for outstanding writing, of all things. The 6th thing I can guarantee, the demons are so creative and cool. The world that Joss has created is fun and full of scary things. The series even won an Emmy for outstanding makeup in 1998 and was nominated for various other awards for the makeup and visual effects. And finally, the 7th thing I can guarantee about Buffy the Vampire Slayer is just know that Buffy is never going to be happy for long. Just deal with it. It's frustrating, but it always makes for an interesting story. Joss has said many times that the show gets boring when Buffy is happy. He really likes his heroes broody. And that is a really quick summary of the incredible world of Buffy. This is where we start, and the world just gets bigger and more involved. So please go check out my Buffy Season 1 overview so we can dive in deeper.